What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny. Back again with another video, another subscriber request. Shout out the gang, shout out the gang, shout out the gang. Today's video is New America by Nick. I'm not sure how to say the homie's last name, and I really don't want to butcher it. So I'm gonna just leave it at Nick. I have no idea who this artist is, but much respect to anybody who has the confidence to put their craft out to the world and not care about the criticism that comes with it. So I'm gonna do a reaction video. Hit the like button if you can for me. Please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you like what you hear, share the message. So I'm gonna jump into this video. We're gonna go over this track together. Mind you, I have never heard 5 seconds of it, so I have no idea what we're getting into. This is an experience for us together. It's like going on a date, walking in the movies, you know what I mean? Let's go.
America. Yeah. So we here now. America. Living in this new country. Woo. This new America. We got a new America, everybody. I didn't know that we became a new country, but apparently we did. New America. So here we are. Here's this new America. How do you like it? I'm just curious, like, how do you like it so far? Yeah. How do you like this shit? But it's really just America. Boys and girls, congratulations. You're turning the world into something worse than Satan. I can't even say I fucked a bitch. If I fucked her, that's some shit'll get me canceled in cancel culture. I swear they just hang on every word like wolves and vultures. But I'm here, I'm fucking here, so grab your rubbers. Your favorite new rappers, what you just discovered. Now go and plug the ears of your daughters, mothers. Freedom of speech is like the past when you speak of it. Why you think you got that mask on that's blocking your speech? And I never seen so many people afraid of gays, afraid to say what the fuck they were gonna say. Like, wait, hold up, I really mean it in the way I hold up my middle finger when I wave and say, don't give a fuck. Fake news got y'all all feeling woke as fuck. Say Donald Trump's gonna come back and save your butt. But I really think it's funny how this country went to shit. Your little girl's gonna see a fat dick like when she pisses. Way before anybody would have gone and predicted. Cause Erica.
Hey, I said this was coming. I said a lot of men was like, man, we can't keep sitting back and dealing with this dumb stuff that's going on in the world. Nice track, homie.
Have gone and predicted, cause Erica, who is Eric's pussy's really not legit, and how these parents not live it. Why come I'm the only one who's making songs about boys who have clits? Oh well, forget it. You say you're the king of controversy, I'm the captain, I'm the madman. Now it's time to get back to lockdown. You say, listen to your government and the cops now, and be a good slave, buddy, don't get shot down. New America.
Frederick Douglass talks about that. If you can make a slave a happy slave, give them their food, take care of them, give them their resources, they ain't got no reason to rebel against you. So America is going to keep going in this direction. The more we can keep getting men to want to be took care of by daddy government. We need men to stand up on their own feet and not say, I don't need anything from anybody. This is the actual Frederick Douglass quote. I have found that to make a content slave, it is necessary to make a thoughtless one. It is necessary to darken his moral and mental vision, and as far as possible to annihilate the power of reason. He must be able to detect no inconsistencies in slavery. He must be made feel that slavery is right, and it can be brought to only that when he can cease to be a man. AKA America is trying to what? Extract manhood, right? Oh my God. Slavery 2.0 for the whole America.
Here's your new America. How do you like it? New America. Welcome to hell, but it's really just America. We got a new system, warn the Christians. Maybe Jesus owned slaves, it'll start a conniption. Start covering up the tracks of anybody who did shit. And we can all pretend to live in a world of such innocence. We'll get rid of Pepe Le Pew and all the characters, and lock up some celebs just to save the embarrassment. Seems like Cosby didn't like his jello quite the way y'all said. Anyone who questions this just winds up dead. Bang. And I don't mean to be scaring y'all. Welcome to the new America. Here's your new America.
I'm gonna get back into it. Just off the Cosby reference, we realized that Cosby, Epstein, R. Kelly. Do we think they're the only guys in Hollywood that have a fetish for young girls? And what happened with that Bill Clinton picture that Epstein had in where Bill Clinton was sitting in that blue dress? How all that stuff just go away? You know?
Here's your new America. How do you like it? New America. Welcome to hell, but it's really just America. New America. Here's your new America. How do you like it? New America. Welcome to hell, but it's really just America.
Graphics is dope. I'm not sure who made the quote, but you can look this up. It was in the 1950s. Someone said they'll be able to steal America without firing one bullet. And if you look at any Chinese, not Chinese, but communism organization or communism regime, they restrict religion because if you have faith in religion or high power, then you won't believe in the government the way you do. I look at all this like kind of the similar with what happened in the Roman empires, right? Like there used to be multiple gods that people prayed for and prayed to in the Roman Empire, and then it transitioned to where they adopted Christianity, and then from there, homosexuality rose like crazy in Rome, which you can fact check, and then the nation slowly start falling apart because you gave people nothing to believe in. It was just an abundance of pleasure, and as humans, we're naturally pleasure seekers. We all want to go the road easiest, the road of less resistance, and that puts us in a really bad spot. And I think China realized that during World War II. To understand that if the founding fathers blamed Britain for starting the slave trade, and America is the one who ended slavery around the world, is it not a surprise that every other nation is working to destroy America? Or that the United Nations or all these groups are trying to make one global system government? We know China still uses slave labor. We know how North Korea treats people over there with the blackouts. We know what it's like in Russia. We know what it's like in the Middle East. America is the only one that's stopping that. America is the only nation that I can think of that's really cool with this LGBT stuff just everywhere. America is really the only place that a black person can really do what they want and say what they want, and women can get on TV and twerk and shake that behind. I don't know any other nation that condones 20% of the things we allow. The way our young women act here in the Middle East, boy, goddamn, it wouldn't turn out good. All the LGBT stuff we got going on in America, once again, it would not turn out good over in the Middle East. The thing about freedom is you don't really know you have freedom. Like, let's say you were a slave for 20 years. Boom, you free. What do? What's different in your life? See, the thing about freedom is it's like being pregnant. You're either free or you're not. And freedom is pure responsibility. It's on you. I don't care that you used to be a slave. I don't care what you went through. I don't care about your hardships. It's about you and right now to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I can move forward and I can fix this. Because the minute you start asking somebody else for help or somebody else to do something for you, you're slowly walking into slavery. And I always question, did Martin Luther King have an idea that he was being set up or not? Because I can look at the opposite side of a person like Manning Johnson when he was like the civil rights movement is a disaster and they're trying to put black people in a form of slavery that's 10 times worse than what they just got out of. You know, these two men were alive in the same America. Manning Johnson passed I think in 68 or 58 or 68 in a car accident. Martin Luther King, we all know, was assassinated. But there's always been a missing link. And they also said Martin Luther King's right-hand man was a gay black undercover communist. You can look that up as well. So there's so many levels of this, but I think it's all America is slowly becoming a commie nation, communism, and we got to fight back and stand up for our freedoms. Do I think the Constitution will ever be outlawed? I want to say no, but I also can't say that definitely when young kids are being taught that socialism is good, capitalism bad. I don't know any other nation or any other system where you can progress and move up the way capitalism have. I mean, the Jay-Z, Kanye West, Rihanna, Tyler Perry, they're all billionaires with no college degree. I'm sure there's a ton of more black billionaires with no college degree. White guys, the most successful white guys didn't used to go to college. They were just inventors. If anything, I look at school as a modern day indoctrination system. I mean, from kindergarten through you get your bachelor's or your master's, you're not about to go out and try to do anything on your own. You're a factory worker forever. You can't think for yourself. It shows how loyal you are and it shows how lazy you are. Because anybody with some creativity at a certain point, even though you have a great job, you're going to do something on the side. You're going to want to do something to benefit yourself. But if I do drugs and sex and party and Netflix and Hulu and all these different things, and you'll never benefit yourself. And in this new America, you don't have to leave your house. I'm trying to think of what kids movie that is when it had the people that was just or like the Jetsons. Remember the Jetsons, the old cartoon when everything was space travel in the air. We're not in space right now, but I can order anything I want and get it delivered to my house. Anything, food, TV, a dog. I probably can order a girl and she pull up. You've made humans and the need for taking care of ourselves and basic survival extinct. And so since we don't have a need to take care of ourselves, we're just out seeking pleasure. And that's why America is falling apart. Because we've subsidized babies. You don't have to be married. You don't need a two-parent household. We'll take care of your kid. We'll pay for your daycare. We'll pay for your kid's food. Only thing in return, you got to guarantee they're a product of state. So we can grow up and take this little black ghetto boy and we'll take care of him. And then he turns 16 and then he got to go out and do something stupid so he can get shot so we can put him in jail and make some money off his ass. Or he just got to get murdered. So then the funeral home can make money. We can print some t-shirts and they can make money. We can run it on the news segment and we can get some advertisement revenue. We got to find a way to get a return on our investment. If you want us to take care of your little kid, bring that little white boy over here. All right, we'll take care of him his whole life and we'll give him his prescription pills. We'll put him on his ADHD medicine. We'll do all that. But when he grow up, we need him to do something. We need a return on our investment. And that's how it works. Either you raise with your father and your father teaches you how you grow up to be, or you raised by daddy government. And right now, most of our society is raised by daddy government, which is why we have this new America we have. Once again, just tying it back into the video. I seen a stat and it said in 1964, 3.5% white kids were born out of wedlock. That number is now up to 35%. It was 30% for Black America in the 60s. It's now 70-80% for Black America, and it's now up to 35% for white America. So 35% of our white youth is growing up without a father. 70-80% of our Black youth is growing up without a father. That's government control. We got to find a way to get families, and I'm not saying couples got to stay together or any of that mess. But as adults, we got to realize that it's up to the mom and the dad to protect the babies from the system. The system is out to corrupt your kids. This is a demonic environment. And if we keep infighting mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, in-laws, the system and it's going to keep corrupting your babies. And if you want America to change, you got to get out of what's on the fake news and pay attention to your children and raise your youth to be strong, to be educated, to take care of themselves, to be responsible, to think critically. You know, you can listen fast, but you got to think slow. You got to pay attention to somebody's words because in this new age trickery of I'm oppressed and that's the cancel culture and that's a microaggression, you got to really catch what people trying to throw at you because they always looking for a loophole to catch you in a box. That's just my thoughts on what's going on in this new lame America. I'm laughing at all the people who really thought that something was going to change for Joe Biden. Like I said, Joe Biden said, if you don't vote for him, you ain't black. So I traded my black card in. I get that bitch back in a couple years. Whatever. I'm cool. Until next time, YouTube, spread love, spread positive vibes. Let me know what you think about the reaction. Let me know what you think about the video. Once again, I've never heard of this artist before, but man, I'm down to react on anybody that my subscribers throw at me because I'm doing what the fans love. Because we're all connected in this thing together. Some weird kind of way. Every positive thing I do affects somebody positively. And it comes back to me positive. So let's keep this positive energy circling around. Spread love, spread positive vibes. Be the changes you wish to see in the world. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And until next time.